the woman who never lost her smile. Hi everyone, welcome to Namami YouTube channel. Today's story is about a woman who taught everyone around her one simple lesson. Never let your workplace steal your happiness. Let's begin. Ananya was 28 years old. She lived in Bengaluru with her husband, Rahul. They had been married for 3 years. Ananya worked as a software engineer in a private IT company. Rahul worked in a government office. Their life wasn't luxurious, but it was peaceful. Every morning, they prepared breakfast together, while Rahul packed the lunchboxes. Ananya cleaned the kitchen. Sometimes Rahul washed the dishes while Ananya made coffee. Sometimes Ananya cooked dinner while Rahul folded the clothes. There was no rule about husband's work or wife's work. They simply helped each other. Every evening, they had dinner together. Every weekend, they loved going on long drives in their little car. Sometimes, they escaped the busy city and drove toward the nearby hills. The fresh mountain air instantly made them forget the stress of the entire week. As the winding roads climbed higher, they rolled down the car windows and let the cool breeze fill the car while their favorite songs played softly in the background. They stopped at scenic viewpoints to admire the endless green valleys, the drifting clouds, and the peaceful silence that only nature could offer. Rahul loved taking photographs of the breathtaking landscapes, while Ananya enjoyed capturing little moments, smiling together, sipping hot tea from a roadside stall, or simply watching the sunrise paint the hills in shades of gold. Sometimes they sat on a quiet bench overlooking the valley, talking about their dreams, future plans, and the life they wanted to build together. Other times, they said very little. They simply enjoyed the calm, knowing that being together was enough. Sometimes they visited beaches. They would remove their shoes and walk barefoot on the soft sand while the waves gently touched their feet. Rahul would tease Ananya by splashing a little water on her, and she would laugh while pretending to chase him. Together they watched the sun slowly disappear into the horizon, painting the sky with shades of orange, pink, and purple. After the sunset, they sat quietly by the shore with hot cups of coffee, talking about everything: work, dreams, future plans, funny childhood memories, and the little things that made them smile. Sometimes they didn't even have a destination. They just enjoyed the journey together. Ananya often shared these beautiful moments on her WhatsApp status. Smiling selfies, sunsets, coffee dates, family dinners, simple moments, not to show off, but because she genuinely loved her life. At the office, Ananya was known for something special. She wasn't the fastest employee. She wasn't the loudest person. But whenever a task was assigned, she completed it with quality. She understood the requirement carefully. She planned her work. She finished before the deadline. Her teammates respected her. Clients appreciated her. Managers trusted her. Yet, what made Ananya different wasn't her talent. It was her attitude. No matter how much work she had, she always smiled. She greeted everyone warmly. She laughed with her teammates. She never complained. Even during stressful releases, she remained calm. One day, a senior developer reviewed her code. There are a few mistakes here. Most people would become defensive. Some would start explaining. Some would blame someone else. But Ananya smiled. "Thank you for pointing it out. I'll correct it immediately, and I'll make sure I don't repeat it." Within an hour, everything was fixed. No arguments, no ego, no overthinking, because she believed one thing: an office is a workplace, not a battlefield. People are correcting your work, not judging your worth. Professional feedback is meant to improve your work, not destroy your confidence. She never carried office stress back home. Once she logged out, she became a daughter, a wife, a friend, a traveler. She believed that work was only one part of life, not life itself. But not everyone liked seeing her happy. Her team lead, Vikram, could never understand why Ananya was always smiling. He wasn't jealous of her skills. He was jealous of her peace. He struggled with stress. He complained every day. He was frustrated with life. And every time he saw Ananya smiling, it irritated him. Slowly, he started targeting her. "This document isn't good enough. Why did you write it this way? You should have done better." Sometimes, he found faults even where there were none. Every meeting became criticism. Every task became an opportunity to discourage her. Ananya stayed calm. She improved wherever improvements were needed. She remained respectful. She never argued. Weeks became months. Nothing changed. Finally, she realized something important. Constructive feedback helps you grow. Constant negativity only drains your energy. She looked at herself in the mirror one morning and asked, "Why am I trying so hard to stay where I'm not respected?" That evening, she updated her resume. She didn't complain. She didn't fight. She didn't seek revenge. She simply started attending interviews. After a few weeks, she received an offer from another company. Better salary, better culture, better opportunities. She smiled, submitted her resignation, finished her notice period professionally, thanked everyone who had supported her, and moved on. No drama, no bitterness, just peace. A few weeks later, her phone rang. It was her close friend, Priya. Priya sounded exhausted. "I don't know what to do anymore. My manager keeps shouting. I'm working 12 hours every day. I can't sleep. I keep thinking about office even on Sundays." Ananya listened quietly. Then she smiled and said, "Priya, office is not your home. Your company is not your family. You are working there because they need your skills. And you're working because you need a career. If tomorrow your health gets spoiled, the company will hire another employee. But your parents, your husband, your children, they cannot replace you. So don't sacrifice your health for a company. Give your best. Be honest. Be professional, but don't lose yourself. And remember, if your work is never valued, find a place where it is." There was silence for a few seconds. Then Priya softly said, "I really needed to hear this." They laughed, talked about family, weekend plans, favorite restaurants, old memories, and ended the call with smiling hearts. Meanwhile, Ananya joined her new company. From the very first day, things felt different. Her new team lead welcomed her warmly. He appreciated good work. He corrected mistakes respectfully. He encouraged learning. The team supported one another. People shared knowledge. No unnecessary politics. No fear. Just teamwork. Ananya worked harder than ever. Not because she was forced to, but because she finally felt valued. Outside work, life became even more beautiful. Weekend road trips continued. Movie nights with Rahul. Family dinners. Festival celebrations. Laughing over silly jokes. One day, her close friend announced her engagement. All her friends gathered to celebrate. A few days later, the group planned a surprise bride-to-be celebration at the beach. The sunset painted the sky in orange and pink. They decorated the place with flowers and lights. Everyone laughed, clicked hundreds of photographs, played games, shared childhood memories, and spoke about life. One friend asked, "Ananya, how do you stay so happy all the time?" She smiled, then answered, "I stopped expecting happiness from my office. I earn money from work, but I earn happiness from the people I love. I do my work sincerely. I accept my mistakes. I keep learning, but when I close my laptop, I don't carry office inside my heart. My family deserves the best version of me, not the stressed version." Everyone became silent, because deep inside, they knew she was right. Moral of the story: work hard, accept feedback, keep learning, but never let your workplace decide your happiness. If your work is respected, stay and grow. If your peace is destroyed every day, have the courage to move forward. Because success isn't just about earning more money. Real success is coming home with a peaceful mind, a smiling face, and a heart that's still full of love. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Namami. See you in the next inspiring story.